Hi ladies, so I just want to cover a few moves to make sure that we are using the right form to prevent injuries, because we don't need any help with that. So the first thing I'm going to cover, I'm going to move these weights actually out of my way really quick, is a standard lunge. So a lot of people think that when you do a lunge, you go straight back. And it's not necessarily true. You want to leave just a little bit of room so that you are balanced and stable. So just think, keep hip distance, hip and shoulders aligned, and go back. And then the second thing that you always want to make sure of is that your knee doesn't track out over your toes. So you want it to be more of a 90 degrees on both legs, and you don't want this happening because that can cause knee problems. So 90 degrees on both legs, and you'll be good. And then a little bit of separation, hip separation. Let's see. For almost anything, squats is a good one I can show you an example of. Well, first of all, when you do a squat, you want to put your weight in your heels. So you just want to go back, and again, you don't want your knees trekking out over your toes, which seems kind of hard. It seems natural to kind of go this way, but just put all the weight in your heels and just sit that booty back as far as you can. And again, you want your feet about hip width apart. It's kind of hard to say. So just go back as far as you can without hurting yourself. If it hurts, then go up a little bit and modify. Secondly, what you want to do is pretty much at all times, you want to keep your neck, your spine, and your neck all on one plane. So what I tend to do when I do a squat is look straight ahead. And when I look straight ahead, as you can see, I've got quite a big curve. So I want to keep my head actually pointing just, I don't know where it is, but I don't know the degree that it is, but I just want to look out ahead and always be thinking about keeping my neck in line with my spine. And then for anything that you do on the ground, and I use weights because it's hard for me to get my body to do some things that I'm trying to show you what not to do if I don't have weights and I'm not actually doing the move. So anything like, if you're doing something that like a push-up, this is not a push-up. I get sometimes a little scatterbrained when I'm on camera because I need to make sure it's right the first time. I'm not some crazy professional editor. So sometimes I can't think. Anyway, whatever this is called, this is so stupid. Chest press. How about a chest press? Let's say we're doing a chest press. You want to make sure that you don't go like this with your back. So let me scoot this around a little bit more. So, and I do have a knot in my shirt, which doesn't help. But you don't want your back arched like that. You want to keep at all times your, yeah, I did arms today. Felt so good. Anyway, you want to keep your lower back flat on the mat. And then when you're doing things like, stuff like ab moves, that you've got your like windshield wipers, you're supposed to keep your legs straight, but the most important part is to keep both of your shoulders on the mat. So if you have to modify like me and bend your legs, then that's what you have to do. So don't ever sacrifice form. Always go for correct form more than trying to do the exact move. That's the super most important thing. So really make sure you keep your knees not tracking out over your toes. Keep your head and your spine aligned at all times, and try to stay balanced. I guess that's the best advice I can give you. If you have any questions on specific moves, never be afraid to ask. I'm Danny, I'm your coach. I'm one of the coaches here, but I am the founder of this group and the founder of Team Finding Freedom. Peace and love, my friends, and cheers to health.